Hey guys, so today I want to check out my iPhone 5 here on the latest iOS 7 beta 2 versus the HTC One's Android 4.1 version. It hasn't got the Android 4.2 update, which feels a little bit weird, I think, because both now on the Xperia Z and also on Samsung's Galaxy S4 and soon also available on the Galaxy S3. So I'm not really sure what HTC is doing. They'll probably bring some nice additions to Android in that release, but you can see here Android 4.2, 4.1.2. You can see here that this is latest beta 2 with voice memo and some other cool additions. And you can also see when we go to software updates, it will check for software update, you will see that is not available, it's latest phone up to date. So let's go over these two phones. So I've already checked them out with the first iOS 7 beta, but this is beta 2, so we do have some new nice additions. As I said, a voice memo here, which now is back, so you can now record voice like, "Joe dog, what is up, my homie? What you doing? What you doing there?" Okay, and I assume that we might have a voice app here also. If we go down, we have the FM radio here, but do we have voice recorder? Okay, there we go. So, what's up, my homie? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? I'm just doing a test video here. Voice memo, testing out on the HTC with their voice recorder. There we go. And they are kind of similar here in terms of its design, pretty funny. There we go. Of course, the HTC has stereo speakers, so you can get some pretty good sound there on the front side. If we go back and also check out some more additions here to iOS 7 and all. Of course, Siri, Apple's voice assistant, has been getting 2 new voices, or new male and female voices. So, what is 2 plus 2?
The answer is 4.
There we go. There you heard the male voice. Of course, I'm pretty sure that you don't get a voice assistant, personal voice assistant inside of the HTC One like S Voice that you do get in the Samsung app. But then, of course, you can use Google Now and do some pretty cool stuff like, what is 2 plus 2?
The answer is 4.
As you can see, it was very quick there at the booting up. It was probably a little bit snappier there than Siri. But then, of course, you do get some more information here with Siri, with Wolfram Alpha. We can also do other things like set alarm at 5 p.m.
Setting alarm.
And then you can also disable it here, pretty cool. Go back and do the same thing over here. Set alarm at 5 p.m.
Okay, your 5 p.m. alarm is on.
And this one we can also disable. So I would say that they are about the same there in terms of its speed. So very nice there if you want to get some quick information. We do have some tiny also new additions here to the iPhone 5's iOS 7 beta 2, like a new clock icon. It can also be a little bit snappier here in terms of its speed. You can still only have icons though, same as earlier. Well, of course, with the HTC here, we can both have icons and widgets on our home screen, which definitely is cool. If you want to have a very clean UI here, you can have that. Also, of course, with the HTC One, we do have blink feed here if you go to the left, so you can get a pretty cool news feed here, especially if you want to connect your Facebook to your phone or some other services. You can definitely have that over here. Now, I'm not a Facebook user, so I only have some news websites here. I have told the phone that I want to see tech content, so it do display some tech content here, pretty cool. We can quickly tap on something that we see on the highlight page, something that we might enjoy to read, and it's very cool there. Very nice that you have that kind of widget features inside of the HTC One. Well, Apple's really likes to keep it simple here, which is the apps that you of course can put inside of folders if you would like. If you want to see all the apps on the HTC device, of course you just tap there in the middle and here you go. Here you have all of the apps and you can go up and you can use tap here to search. And if you want to search, you can see the cool Roboto font here, Roboto font. If you want to search in iOS 7, of course you swipe down now. Earlier it was a little bit different, that you just go to the left side. So quick little update there. Also, I can go over some apps here that has been updated. I'm probably also going to do like separate videos to check out some other cool things here with the new iOS 7 Beta 2 versus the HTC One's latest Android updates. That you get now pictures in iMessage when you're doing like group talk. A little bit of a revamped reminders app here. Just a quick little look here to see. There we go. A little bit different there in terms of its UI and feel. Also the weather app here, that you now can add more cities by tapping on that icon down below. So I can have Paris, New York, and if you want to have a lot of places. Let's see if we do get some kind of option over here on the HTC. Of course, you have a ton of apps that you can download. You can really like change the whole UI of your HTC device, of course, because it is running Android, so you're not gonna have any problem whatsoever with that. Of course, we can see we have a weather app over here. That's pretty cool, graphical and things. So if we add one more place here. Let's go here to the side. So it's using AccuWeather. The current location. Let's see here. We can quickly swipe down here if you want to check out other cities pretty quick. So that could be quite useful. If we continue on here, you also do get some tweaks if we check out the lock screen here on both devices. How HTC is using, of course, is that you get 4 quick shortcuts here, and then also you can swipe up here to on this little widget here to unlock the phone. I don't think we get any widgets on the lock screen that you do get in Android 4.2 on other phones, like the S4 and also with the Sony Xperia Z. Apple have some shortcuts here. You can't have shortcuts down at the bottom, but what you can have is a quick shortcut here to the camera app that you can quickly launch, just like that, and boom, you are inside of the camera app. You can take pictures, and you can also see the new panorama mode here, which could have some small updates in terms of its UI and feel, and it could definitely be good if you want to make pictures that are long. Other than that, there's not really that much iOS 7 Beta 2 updates here on the lock screen, or I mean that wasn't a new thing, but you can now swipe up here also, of course, on the lock screen. You can disable that if you want to have some more security, and in here there was only that thing, but here, of course, you also get some toggles that you can quickly enable and disable. And that's something that I definitely want to see in like Android 4.2 for the HTC One. Now when you swipe down here from the top, you can only see that you have an option here for a power saver, but it's not like the Sony Xperia Z and also Samsung Galaxy S4, like high-end smartphones from both Sony and Samsung, that has, when you swipe down there, they both have quick toggles for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and more that you can quickly disable and enable. And I really want to see HTC pull that off. If you do know any third-party app that can do that as well, then I would love to hear about it, because I think that's definitely a very useful feature. Also, Apple have made some updates to the FaceTime app. When you open it up, you will see that it's a little bit more transparent. So some small updates over there. Also, the newsstand app should also have some small tweaks here, how it looks like, and also keyboard and folders should also have some improved transparency. Now, of course, you can probably see the transparency over here. If you want to have something like this on the HTC One, of course, there's a lot of different keyboards that you can install, like Swift Key and more, that you can install from the Play Store, which is Android market with apps. Also, we can also check out some new things. One new cool addition here is that the photo stream now will upload, I'm pretty sure, screenshots, and also that you can now use iCloud on the iPhone 5 with iOS 7 Beta 2. And iCloud should also have the cool thing with Find My iPhone, so you can now find your iPhone on iOS 7. I'm not really sure if you had that option before, but pretty useful little thing here that you can enable, so you can find your iPhone, prevent reactivation, erase stuff, unlock it. And of course there's also a lot of apps that will kind of do that same thing there inside of Android, but it's not built in as nicely as it is here in iOS 7. A cool little security feature, and maybe there are a feature like that that is available somewhere on the HTC One. Also, let's see here if we can hold in here. Let's say we want to change the background here. Display. Because we do have some pretty decent wallpapers there. Maybe on personalized. Yeah, there we go. Wallpaper. Let's go to live wallpapers on both phones. And let's see what we do get here. So we'll go to brightness and wallpaper. You do get 2 dynamic wallpapers, which is sort of like live wallpapers here in iOS 7 Beta 2, which is these kind of bubbles that's floating around, kind of like the S4's live wallpapers there. Here you can see you have first a slideshow, see all the photos in one album. You do have this classical Nexus cool thing here. You do have a weather one. We have a holo spiral, which is sort of also like bubbles. We also have lava flow, watch the ebb and flow, of colorful lava shapes. Spectrum here, which, let's see, shows us frequency spectrum of any currently playing music track. Oh, that one is something that definitely want to check out. So when you play music, it should kind of vibe along with it. Maybe more bubbles here. More bubbles, face beam. This was some bubbles that we did see in an earlier version of Android. So both. There we go. So now we have those bubbles here on both smartphones. I'm not really sure what it is about bubbles, but these companies definitely seems to be enjoying sort of like the cool bubble effect. And of course we have good speed here on both with those bubbles. You don't get some of that small lag that you sometimes get on the S4 on the HTC One, which is definitely pretty cool. I'm probably gonna check out different various apps as well. Let's see if we can go back here. Okay, there's also one cool way. If you want to quickly go to Google Now, you can quickly hold in this button. And of course, if you want to multitask, you can just quickly tap on it, and it will bring up all of your apps. Well, of course, if you want to multitask here on the iPhone, still the same kind of look and feel that it was before. You double tap here, same look and feel that it was in earlier version of iOS 7, of course, the first beta and release. If we go into the settings area and go to stills, which is just normal static wallpapers, and let's go to wallpapers here. Let's see, HTC wallpapers. We can check out the default wallpapers here that we also do get on both phones. We got a pretty cool one here. Let's see. You got a leaf there. Some pretty cool effects here. I think a phone pretty much sucks if it doesn't come with some pretty awesome default wallpapers. And that's definitely one here that I do think I appreciate. I'm probably gonna try it out for a few days now. This new HTC One wallpaper. I'm not really sure if HTC has been getting updated. I think yes, it has been getting one stability update. I'm pretty sure, but I wonder. I'm really curious when HTC is gonna release the next update, and I will probably maybe check out in the news if I do see some interesting things about what is going to come and what is going to be available in Android 4.2 for the HTC One. I definitely want to see some quick toggles and maybe widgets on the lock screen, so it could come up and compete with Xperia Z there and the S4 on those cool features. Just a quick little video here. Of course, I can go over separate things in future videos, maybe browser video, benchmark video, and more, maybe also gaming. But yeah, we'll see about that, but hopefully I will do that. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, and if you want to see anything specific, please let me know about that, and I'll see what I can do. Have a good day.